Well, when you think of holiday classics, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol is definitely at the top of the list, right? Well, this month, Commonwealth Shakespeare Company is bringing the iconic show to the Emerson Cutler Majestic Theater in Boston. It's part of the company's 30th anniversary season. The performance is happening now through December 23rd. And joining me this morning is actor Damon Singletary, who's in the production. Thank you so much for being with us.
My pleasure.
I'm so excited to talk about this because A Christmas Carol is such a staple for so many, right? It follows Ebenezer Scrooge, a curmudgeonly man whose cold heart is thawed by three Christmas spirits. Now, one of the roles you play is Jacob Marley, Scrooge's former business partner. Right. What has that role been like for you?
I love it. I love the story. Yeah. It's one of the greatest stories ever written. And for me, I think Marley needed to be scary. And so I was really excited to produce a really scary Marley. Marley's scary this year. He has a lot to say, and so and I think he really does drive the action of the story. I mean, he's the one who sort of sets Scrooge on his mission, and sets it all up. So I'm really excited for it.
What does it mean to be part of this production that so many people? I mean, it's not Christmas unless they see the show, right? So what does it mean to be a part of that?
I'm really honored to be able to do this, and I'm really happy that so many people are impacted by it. It's very gratifying.
Absolutely. Now, you also play another scary role here, the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. Right. I saw the images here, and you really nailed terrifying down. It's a frightening character. What has that role been like? I mean, in balancing both roles?
It's a different kind of a challenge because because he doesn't speak, it's all physical. And so his physicality is the most important thing. And obviously acting, physicality is important in all the roles, but for that one, it's particularly important.
Yeah, absolutely. We're showing an image right now, and you're giving frightening. That is for sure. The important thing about the show, of course, is the message, right? And it's hard to miss it when you see this show. What lesson do you hope people take away when they come and see it?
Well, I mean, it's a timeless classic because the message is always timeless. It's always about recognizing our fellow beings, recognizing the people who are here with us now, recognizing that we're all in this together, that each of us is important and each of us is valuable to the collective. And that's really the message.
And they're all important reminders, right?
All important reminders. It's always that's what makes it one of the greatest stories ever written. It's always a great story for our time.
Absolutely. You know, this is such an iconic show. How do you all interpret it in a different way? How do you keep it fresh to connect with audiences?
Well, we have a great adaptation written by Steve Wargo, and so that helps. He has taken many quotes from the actual original Dickens, and we've got some great songs that have been really lushly arranged by Diane Adams McDowell, and so that's how we do it. Is sort of keeping the message alive.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And here's the thing I always like about it. When you go see this kind of a show, especially this one, it's all different ages that come, right? You see people seeing it for the first time and taking it all in, and you're seeing people who've seen it for the 20th time. How do you reach different audiences in your style and when you're kind of coming alive into your own roles?
Let the text do the work. That's really let the story do it. And I think that's really at least that's how I approach it, is really to serve the story and try to do the best that I can for the story that we have. So.
I'm always curious with the actors, you know, it's when you're doing a show live, you feel the audience, right? What's it been like for you when you take on this role, when you do this production? When you know that you've really grabbed the audience, what's it like behind the scenes for your team?
It's amazingly gratifying to know that you're touching people, and it's really great. It's not always possible, but sometimes you can see people in the audience and you can see their reaction, and it really is. That's why we do it. At least that's why I do it. That's part of why I do it, is to see the touching people, and that's what's so important about theater, is that you go and feel something when you're at the theater.
Yeah, let's talk about the Shakespeare Company, because it really is. You guys do amazing work. Talk about what's to come, the preparation for doing things like this, and what's next.
Gosh, I'm not sure what's next for them. Although they do the Shakespeare on the Common, which will definitely be next summer, so look forward to that. And they're always just looking for excellent art to produce that provokes ideas and conversation.
Yeah, beautiful. What makes this performance of A Christmas Carol memorable in your view?
Marley.
Oh. Yes.
No,
I mean, yes.
No, it's what's really memorable about, what's really great about it is we got some of the best actors in town, and we've got some of the best singers in town. We've got Neil Ferrera, Catherine McKellar. Did I mention Laura McHugh, amazing singer? Great actors: Kathy St. George, Will Lyman, Jared Troilo. It's a great show.
Love it. Thank you so much, Damon Singletary, for being with us.
Thank you.
Looking forward to see you as Marley and Ghost of the Present, the future.
Christmas Future.
Christmas Future. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
By the way, you can see A Christmas Carol now through December 23rd at the Emerson Cutler Majestic Theater. That's located along Tremont Street in Boston. You're never fully dressed without a smile, right? Annie is taking the stage in Boston this month. Meet the young actress owning the starring role in the Wheelock Family Theater's production.